zones on a penalty exempt status until September 5th to give them the same amount of time to pay without a penalty that they would have had that bill been sent out on time.
About how many bills didn't go out? Do you have any idea, or did y'all just have to take a wag at it?
I don't know the answer to that. It was I think 3 zones, but I don't know how many in each zone. And the zones they vary in size, so I really don't. I could find that out, but I don't know the answer to how many.
Is there anything being put in place with the vendor that supplies the service to us to ensure that this type of thing doesn't happen again, or do you think it was something outside of his control?
Well, according to him, which I guess we have no way to completely verify that, but we've never had this problem in the past, and according to him, they printed them, a fixed postage to them, and mailed them the same way that they always do. So whether the mishandling happened with one of their employees taking them to the post office or whether it happened after they were delivered to the post office, we don't really have any way to know that, or to do anything, to correct it if it happened after they were delivered to the post office.
Approximately how much time lapsed between when they allegedly went out and when we corrected it and resent them?
About 8 days.
About 8 days?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions?
No, I know I put zone 16 because that's partly where all my complaints came at the time. I didn't know any other zones, but I knew it was zone 16. But I didn't know you had put in something in the paper after the bill came, because they would call it like we didn't get a utility bill. So I didn't know if you had waived the penalty or.
We did. Ms. Jackson called me and made me aware of the situation, and that was the first thing we did was to, at her, it was her suggestion that we waive that, or move the penalty exempt time period for that group of bills to give them the same amount of time they would have had the bills been mailed on time. And we implemented that immediately.
I really don't think there's anything else you could do. I think y'all did as good as you could with the situation at hand. I appreciate it.
So every one of them should have received their duplicate bill by now.
I hadn't got any complaints on duplicate bills, Okay. Does anybody else have any questions or comments on that? Okay, I have one item from the administration. This is a professional services agreement with E&E Electronics Engineering, that expired, and it's just a reinstigation of the same thing. It's ordinance authorizing made an interprofessional services agreement with E&E Consultants Incorporated. Their services actually are needed now. I think maybe Marcus would come up and do a better job explaining, but it's basically the same contract that we've had with them for a number of years. It just happened our last one expired about 6 months ago.
Mr. Chairman, we've had this contract for several years. This consultant in particular helps us with troubleshooting some of our electrical system problems in existing buildings. It's also helped us size some of our generators and other various projects that come up that need a little bit more electrical engineering expertise than our folks can deal with. He also helps us on some of the smaller capital projects and implementing those and helping us with the preliminary design work and some design work as well.
Okay, I'll move. A motion second without objection, we'll recommend to full council. Is there any other business to come for whatever this is, utilities? Or we can handle anything up here. So, okay, we're adjourned. Thank you very much.